Bear with me. I'm just tidying up a bit. I've got to remove some engines from the lake. So I got a brand new engine, which I'll have a look in a second. I picked him up a couple of hours ago, about 2 hours ago now. He's a beaut. It's not Lattice, if you're friends on Facebook, it's not Lattice, that is a different engine I picked up on Sunday from the Western Train Show. I will show you him running now. He will be running in this video. I just removing some stock really. If you're watching later, I will be building a model railway in here. Another. I got two already. I got Stoke Summit, Cornell Street. I'm building another model railway in here. And it is 009 scale. So if you want to watch that, come back later. A couple of hours time. I'll put a post up on Facebook. I will be doing videos to explain timetables and everything on when the videos will be uploaded live. I'm doing that tomorrow hopefully. I'm just removing some trains. I've actually hit the part of my life now where I got too many trains. But that ain't gonna stop me buying them. I'll keep buying and buying and buying. That's for later. Right, what have I bought today? I've wanted this one for a while. Picked it up from Antics. A Hornby BR Late 460 Standard 4MT class 7500. And we are going to be unboxing it and sticking it on the layout and running it in. And yeah, it should be pretty good. So I've wanted this one for a long time. It's actually harder to get than I thought. But Antics sorted me one out, good price, and yeah, very pleased with it. So let's stick it on the track. Well, let's get it open first. It's kind of messy down here. I do need to clean it a little bit. Right, slides off like so. There we go. Don't worry, I'll get some close-ups of the train and that. Like that. Move all the packaging on one side. There we go. The really important how to maintain your locomotive. I don't think I've ever looked through one. Right. This is a Southern engine. Probably never ran through Stoke Summit, but it's my layout. I can do what I want with it. It's not going to be chipped or anything. It's just for my collection. I've always wanted a BR Green version. And when Hornby announced he was doing it, it went straight on my pre-order list. So, we got a detail pack, which I will be fitting to one end, of course. So that's good. Where can I put them so I don't lose that? I love this size packaging. It's best packaging. The best. So quite a bit of detail is going to be fitted. I don't fit the detail until I run the train in, because of course I might have problems with it and I might have to go back. But it shouldn't need much detail fitted. It's a superb Loco. I think it's just the coupling rods and everything. Not coupling rods, sorry, the actual coupling. Oh, it's very nice. Let's stick on the track, just so you can see it up here, shall we? Oh yeah, it's very nice. Let me just have a close look at it. Yes, it's very good. 75008. Yeah, so detail I have to go on the front. I will do that, like I said, after running in. Oh yeah, the roof part's open, that's good. The vents on the roof. Right, I'm going to stick them straight on the track. I want to make sure he works, so all this video will be for nothing. So let me just turn the power on. There we go. I've cleared the line. I did have some Southern rolling stock running yesterday, just to get ready for this thing to pour, really. And I had my Torrington put in it, my, I can't think of his number now, 34031. Oh, I just had a lush dinner. There we go. I think he's on. He works both directions. Let's send him on a run of the layout. So yeah, looks good so far. I paid £144.50 for this locomotive. I probably could have got it cheaper elsewhere, but I'm loyal to Antics, as they do help me out quite a bit with a lot of rolling stock and my RC stuff, so that's good. They do me some great deals on the second hand stuff if I buy a load off them as well. But there he is, he's running very nicely. Very smooth. This is my first actual 4MT. I do have a Backman 4MT, so I might have to do a comparison of them. He's done me, I'm looking at him now. Runs very smooth. I will show you Lattice in a bit. Lattice is currently parked up behind the camera on a passenger train. Lattice I bought from the Western Train Show, and here's the box. Lovely A3 locomotive, 60067. I didn't know Hornby made this loco, and when I saw it I was very, very pleased, as you can imagine. But for £80 instead of 120, brilliant price, especially for a fully detailed A3. I still want to get Minerva, which won't be done, I think it's last year or this year? Last year. No, year before maybe actually. It's been a while since they've done that. But I'm kind of cutting down on the train stuff. Here it comes. Very nice. Very smooth as well. He will look at a place on Stoke Summit when it's finished. But I do run different trains at different times. I can do what I want with my layout, so that's great. That's what I love about model railways. I may just cause a massive crash. I've somehow got hooked up to the coal train. The coal train's on the ramp. It goes down to the main line, goes up to the main line, and goes to the fiddle yard. There he is again. I do need to get the scenery done over there. PVA glue as well. New tub of that was good. Pound shop. I have to buy another one then. It's better than buying the big tubs I got, because there's a lot in there and it's runnier, which is good. So yeah, he's running really well. What I will do is take the camera off the tripod in a second and we'll take a closer look at him. I usually run my trains in for 45 minutes in one direction and then 30 minutes in the other. You can do it longer, but I've never had a problem. It does recommend you do it an hour in each direction on some locos. I got 80 engines at the moment that I run, and same with them. I've run them in 45 minutes in one direction, 30 in the other, and never had a problem. I mean, I oil them, not too much, every now and then. I dust them every time I run them. Never had a problem. It's also got a double chimney, which is quite nice. Runs really smooth. So the camera is charging, that's why I'm just waiting a few minutes. Should have got a drink as well. Never mind. There we go. Let's pull him up and I'll take a closer look at him. Not great at slow speed, but again, he's still got a fully run in, so I'm not too worried about that. How about that? Straight on the track. Right, let me unplug it. We'll take a closer look at the new locomotive. Nice. Phone's okay. I bought a new tripod. Let me turn the camera around, it's easier. There we go. Pain in the ass to get the phone out. Yeah, oops. It's alright, phone's okay. This phone's strong. I dropped it many times. Just a quick look at what's happening later when I start building a new model railway in this room. Just to give you an idea where it's all going. But I'll explain about that later. So let's have a look at the new locomotive. Here he is. Very nice. There's where all the details got on the front. I'll do that later on, off camera. Detail with the piping, that's really good. That's great. Do like the late livery with the lined. That's nice as well. Hornby's painting job's great. Yeah, I definitely need showers, mate. That's what's going here. Someone's coughing. There we go. Look at that. Sprung buffers, of course. No? Yeah. It's got to say. That's close. Hello. Yeah.
Just turn the heating on
Yeah.
where's we got?
Filming mode. No, that's alright, I'll come now. Let me get the camera back in. Be right back. No, I'm right. Sorry about that. Had to move the car. Mum was going shopping, I forgot she was going, so I had to go and move the car. Move mine. Right, where were we? We're taking a look at the engine, so as soon as I bring him back around, we'll have a closer look at him. Oh. I don't usually leave trains running while I'm not in here. But it's not like he's on an express or wagons. That's when I don't want to leave them because they might derail and cause a big crash like the other week. It was a big crash. Very big. I had a parcels train going one direction with loads of different parcel vans on and all sorts. And we had a high-speed passenger train going the other way. Sandwich, I think. 6039. And the train had derailed, one of the wagons. I didn't hear it. It caught one of the switches in the fiddle yard, went straight off and into the other track in front of the other train. There was wagons everywhere. It was quite a mess, to be honest. Thankfully, none of the engines were damaged. When the wagon derailed and jumped the track, he flew into... Let me just try and get his phone up again. There we go. He flew straight across the track and caught the other train as it was passing. So it didn't damage the engines. It did damage one or two wagons, quite bad actually. But what can you do? So there we go. The cab detail. I mean, you can't really take tender off these new locomotives, but the cab detail should be there. We're looking at the vents on the roof. They do open, which is great. I always like seeing that on the Loco. That's very nice. At some point, I do want to fit cab crew to all of my Locos. Now we're talking, like I said, 80 plus Locos, and not 80. There's a load on there as well, and boxes never opened. And all these on here are purely for Stoke Summit, apart from Thomas the Tank. So, I don't know what I can do really. Don't you dare! Go on! My dog's trying to get on my bed. So, I got to put shelves up here, like I said. What I'm going to do is have one there, one above it, probably have 3 shelves. And I might even put track on them, so the train's going there securely. I might even do a system where I can put the trains on there in foam. Like you can buy the Pico foam cases for the trains. Do something similar to that. Obviously my own way, so it's cheaper and I don't have to buy so many of those Pico things. But I've got to look at some of it because storage has always been one of my problems. I've massively reduced my rolling stock and my locomotive collection. I got rid of most of my modern image trains I just weren't using that. And then I go and buy loads of stuff the other day as well, trains. So I have too much, but what can you do? Trains down here, trains over here, all the way around. They're stored on the fiddle yard line at the moment. And then, like I said, all the Stoke Summit trains here. We got Cornell Street up here. Trains there, they got to go in the cabinet. That's the reason they've been put that in. We got Cornell Street. So, yeah. And then I'm building another model railway. So, I'm building 3 at the moment. And where were we? Let's take a closer look at this Loco. So there he is. He's very nice. Can't see the dart hands, but they are there. The camera's just not that great. I'm using the iPhone, of course. It's easier. Little smudge there. You can hear the dog whining. So yeah, we'll get a cab crew fitted. That'd be pretty good. But it's very nice. The black one is currently down there. I can't get him out at the moment. He's got stuff on him. But no, it's very nice. Hornby did release 2. I believe they released a black version as well. I'm not sure if that was an early emblem. Never know, I might buy that in the future if it pops up. I know this one was very popular and it took me a while to get it, like I said. I had it in pre-order. I changed my mind because I just couldn't afford it at the time because I just passed my driving and everything. But so happy that Antics could get their hands on one for me. Really pleased with that. Fake top coal on the tender. NEM couplings, of course. I would not be fitting a coupling to the front. No need to for this Loco. I do with some, like the Super D here. This has the coupling on the front. But a lot of my high speed engines like King Edward II, none of my A4s have it, none of the A3s. The J15 doesn't no more. He did have, but I removed that. But like the J70, I've kept the couplings on both ends because he's a freight engine. He's got to be going in both directions. But yeah, I mean, where's Flying Scotsman? Flying Scotsman. Oh, Flying Scotsman's up here in blue. He hasn't got the couplings on the front. I got way too many Flying Scotsmans. I got that one. I got that one. And then I got a weathered version over here as well. I'm really thinking of chipping that one and putting him on Cornell Street as a main runner, a visitor, and then keeping the weathered one for Stoke Summit. But we'll see. We'll see what happens in the future. So what I'm going to do is get the train running again. I'm going to sort you out, Bella. I'm going to sort you out. She's whinging over there in the corner, waiting to get on my bed. So I've put a blanket down and everything. I love my dogs, but they can be a pain. Alright, I'm coming. I actually found a dog a couple of hours ago, sat on our drive, and I wondered where the hell's he come from. And it turns out he's the neighbour's dog. They got a new dog. He somehow got out of the house. I don't know how, but I went up and down the road with him. He was very friendly. I'm just going to sort bed out. What? You'll go on the bed? Right down there? Same stuff on the bed as well, isn't it? It's everywhere. On it. Up. Don't sniff it, just go like that. Up. There you go, good girl. Go grab a drink as well. I got asked the other week, do I only drink Pepsi? No. Back away, no problem, mate. Thanks for watching. No, everyone asks me, all I drink is Pepsi? It's not. I also drink water. My throat's still sore as well from a cold. Don't worry, you won't catch it. Water's good for you. However, too much water will kill you. A lot of people won't tell you that, and a lot of doctors won't tell you that. Same with everything. He's running very nicely. A good running in speed. He's not too fast, he's not too slow. This is about the speed he might be going on this layout. Might be going a little bit faster, not too much faster though. I'm hoping he can pour the Southern train, the only Southern train I got on here. It is a consist of 3 monster coaches, 1 Mark 1 brake in maroon, 1 parcels van, and 1 large bogie parcels van. So it's not a long rake, but I am thinking of getting a load of Ormby Monsell coaches. And sorry, it's bullied coaches, not Monsell. It's the Monsell coaches I want to get. I'm going to do a rake of them for my Southern engines. But like Southern engines would have never gone through Stoke Summit. There is a picture of a what do you call collet goods going through Stoke Summit. I'll have to show you that one. I keep meaning to show Dan at the model shop. But I gotta find that picture. So I'm gonna put the train stuff away, won't come in the box. I will keep the detailing pack out for now because I've got to add it. They seem to be running really nicely. I don't think I've got any problems with them, which is good. So I've got to find somewhere to store boxes. That is another storage problem I'm having. But at the moment, he can go under there. I place them on trains, but I'm doing it carefully. They're not crushing them. Until I get these shelves up, can't really put them nowhere. So, that's what we will be doing later, some 009 building. This entire area, I'll explain in the video later. That's going to be an interesting video. I've done some work already. And I got my lovely little coaches down here, you can just see, with the little train. My little Brigalock, which ran on Callum's SDJR 88 layout, the Trench Railways, World War One. I took it with me just to see if I could run it on this layout because I have no way of running it, and I had a bit of a problem with the valve gear at the club when testing it on their layout. I could have went to the club, but I haven't been for a while just because it's quite cold outside and I have thin blood and everything. And it's getting to the club as well. I could drive, but I don't really like driving at night. I'm kind of a rookie against that at the moment. As you can see, I've got more trains around here. It's continuing. I got a fiddle yard as well, full. Stoke Summit is a great layout. I mean ballasting, that's what I want to get done. I want to get lead point rodding in, get the ballasting done, and go from there. The layout's very good though. You can also see Torrington over there. That's the one that was running last night. I will do a live running session again soon, but like I said, I'm going to be trying something new with building a railway live. So every time I'm working on the railway, I'm going to have the camera set up a tripod and film it every time. So you don't miss a thing really, and that should be interesting. I've never done anything like that before. I also got this one a couple of weeks ago, months ago now, the 042T Collet Class 40 set, Worley 50th anniversary, 1450 from the Severn Valley Railway. So pleased I got that. I couldn't go to Worley because Formula 1 was on. It seems to always be the same time. And I don't miss Formula 1 for nothing. People who know me, I wouldn't miss a Formula 1 race for a funeral, a wedding, anything. Formula 1's my life. So I couldn't miss Formula 1 for a train show, if that makes sense. But I'll try and make Worley when Formula 1 and on. Seems to always be Abu Dhabi as well. Dubai. The last race this season. But no, I love Formula 1. I wouldn't miss it for anything. The train's running really, really nicely. I don't know how long we've been running now. What, 30? Is that 38? 30 minutes. So he's been running for about 25 minutes. Which is good. I don't know if we'll get to the point of putting coaches on him. I will start sending him in the other direction now. A bit faster. I did buy some cars at the Western Show as well for Cornell Street. This little van, minibus. You can actually take it apart, so I am going to put people inside it. Like a party of some sort. I got a 206 for Cornell Street. And then I did manage to get some classics for the garage I'm working on. The classic car garage. Ford Cortina. I think it's Cortina. Not too sure. I know my classic cars, I swear I do. One of my favourite cars ever this is. A Lotus Europe. If I had the money, I'd buy one of these tomorrow. I love these cars. I followed one when we was on holiday somewhere, we followed one. And it was lush. I do like the Lotuses. I've got to admit. Never been a fan of the Elise though, to be honest. Preferred my classics. And then I got this little Renault. Not too sure what make this is, but little Renault I thought it was ideal. You still see these on the road. I saw one today actually when I went to Gloucester to pick up the engine. That's the phone. Without. Don't know what without is. It's a telemarker. Oh, my throat's hurting now. What else did I get from the show? I got this cattle van. Pretty nice. This has got to be weathered up. I got some wagons to weather up as well in a special video we'll be doing. I also got these two steel wagons, £5 each. There's a price in that. The idea is, I got how many of these now? 2, 4, 6, 8. I got 10 of these and a couple of the 16-ton steel wagons. This is going to be the coal train that goes through Stoke Summit. I do have a coal train anyway, but this is going to be the more modern coal train that goes through. Coal train I already have is like from the 40s and that, late 40s, early 50s. And then obviously you had the steel wagons come in, so this is going to be for the more modern train that comes through Stoke Summit. I also have some hoppers to go with it as well. But I also have some of these. I have 4 of these in this livery. And then I have some more in Consolidate or something like that. Consolidated. So these are going to be weathered up, but these will be mixed in with other freight trains and that run on Stoke Summit. The train's running really well. I'll give him another 2 laps and we'll stick him on a train. We'll stick him on the southern train. There we go. So what we're going to do, there's the train over there. Before we link them up, we have 3 bullied coaches, 1 brake, 2 passenger, I think they're first or second class, I'm not too sure. And then like I said, we have this one here, this old Tryon Hornby coach. I've just done the wheels up on it. I do want to repaint the roof. Same for these 2 as well, because I've already done this one, as you can see. So that'll be repainted, and then I've got these 2 vans. They will be weathered up as well. We'll take a closer look at the engine as he runs around. Those 2 coaches are just there purely because they're there. There's Mr. or Mrs. Ladis. Very nice locomotive guys. So what we're going to do is watch the train go around one more time. I'll get a close up as he goes by. And then we'll stick him on the passenger train. Hopefully he had his 4 running. I'll carry on with that later on, but there he is. My new locomotive. 75008. And he's heading off into the tunnel. We'll stop him about there. Here he comes. Yes, he's very nice. I'm so glad I bought him. Very nice Loco. So let's bring the coaches around. Like I said, I rewired this triangle so he runs fine on the peaker points. Back him up. You should be able to manage it, it's not really a long train. I will be doing the couplings on this van. I never mess with the couplings on the Locos, but all the wagons and coaches I do. Because that gap is ridiculous. Had a bit of wheel slip there. Yeah, he is struggling with that actually. I'm going to remove the Tryon coach. I do know the wheels are stiff on this one, so that might not be helping. Yeah, not stiff actually. That should be fine. There we go. Found that funny he was struggling with that. If you can see him under there, there we go. That's one fiddle yard. You know if they're struggling because the wheels are moving too fast. This seems about right now. If I hold him, no, he's alright actually. He's probably on the limit with those coaches though. That's a bit disappointing because the monster rake is going to be longer than that. The monster rake's going to be 7 to 8 coaches, depending on when I run it in that. So what's that? That's 3. That's 4 really, and then you got a van. He certainly won't pull the expresses my A4's main 3s could, which is 7 to 8 coaches. To show you actually, we'll get Lattice running. Let me just move some of these wagons. Here's Lattice. As you can see, Lattice was on a lot longer rake. 7 coaches, I think that one is. That's just the standard express that would go through. Taken from pictures of Stoke Summit. Well, Grantham to be honest, but this train would have gone through Stoke Summit to get Grantham. Possibly. So, it's accurate. So there we go. So that's going to be it for this video. I'm going to get off now and get some work done, ready for building the 009 layout tonight. But thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoyed this look at what I do when I buy a new locomotive. So just to cover over, I will be building tonight a new model railway across here, starting it, and I'll be filming every time live when I'm working on it. So if you want to watch that, please like and please subscribe. And I'll be taking pictures as well. So thanks for watching, hope you enjoyed it, and I shall see you all soon. Bye for now.